Hello, hello, and welcome back to Jillies Nails. I have new videos for you every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, we're doing this cute little panda mani with some little black and white gems and some black tips. I'm loving it. It's so cute. Painted everything with a base coat of Skin Deep from Maniology. And then after that dried, I went in and put on the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly top coat. This is straight up black on a Winstonia plate. The plate number is W115. Oh, see? I told you. And what I'm doing here is just picking up this little panda to start everything off because I want to let him have time to dry. We're going to reverse stamp him. And I did not like how that picked up, so I went back in, cleaned off the plate, and stamped him again. Actually, it wasn't that he didn't pick up fine, it did. When I started to paint it with the white, it lifted it up, which was very irritating, so I had to stamp it again. Now, after he dried most of the way, I went ahead and put a layer of the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly top coat over him so that that color would hopefully not lift up again, and I could go ahead and paint the white pretty freely without picking anything up. Then I put on my Queen Latex peel off and grabbed my French manicure plate from Maniology. This plate, I had very high hopes for it that would be a great French mani on me. But y'all, I just have some big old wide nail bed, y'all. And it just does not cover from tip to tip on my nails. Which is the one thing that can be a little frustrating about that stuff. I feel like I need a Goldilocks nail plate where it's not too big and not too little. It's just right. At least when it comes to a French. Oh, my kitties have the zoomies tonight, so if you hear a bunch of ruckus, they're running around acting silly. So I'm going in here with Maniology straight up black, and if you noticed, I intentionally went over two of the French manicure tip sizes, hoping that I could do two nails at once, and it did work out for me. Although, again, I should have used a bigger image from that plate a little bit lower on that big old thumb of mine. So I'm just going to go through and stamp the French tip. And I didn't do the really deep one this time. I do like that on myself, but I like it better when my nails are longer. And of course, you know, right after I bragged about having nails that I was absolutely in love with, I broke not one, but two about 2 days later. So, since they're shorter, I'm not using the deepest set on that. And you see how they just don't quite wrap around far enough, so I have to go in with my finger and just kind of paint some in on the side. With my finger, with my brush. Sorry, I got distracted because Siri's listening to me on my iPhone, and she's trying to kick on. I don't know why, I don't want her to start talking in this video, though. Mind your business, Siri. You know, it's funny, if I say that to her, she won't try to listen to my voice again for a while. It's weird. I really am enjoying the ease overall of doing a French manicure by stamping rather than hand painting it. It really is a lot quicker even if you have to go in and touch it up. And I'm just going in now and peeling off my latex barrier. I did find, I don't normally do this, but I did find that wrapping it around underneath the tip of my nail made it so much easier to pull that off. I don't know why I've never done that before. I mean, I've been using this stuff for years. Years. And never thought of that. Now, there were a couple places where when I put the top coat on, it kind of lifted my Maniology base coat a little bit. I just didn't let it dry long enough. So I'm going to go in and take this bamboo and cover up those spots so that you cannot see them in the finished manicure. Pretty slick, huh? See, mistakes happen. You just have to find ways to fix them. If I hadn't told you, you probably never would have known that was there. Well, you're watching the video, so I'm sure you could see it, but you get what I'm saying. And I am cleaning this off between each image. That is something I see a lot of new people ask. Do you have to clean it off in between? Yes. Some people will say you don't, but I'm going to say yes. It dries in there. Some of these plates are etched very thinly, so if you don't clean it out, you're not going to get a clean pickup. It's just wasting polish and wasting your time. It takes 2 seconds to clean it off. Just clean it off. And see, I used that bamboo and completely covered that streak. And this is what happens when you're being insanely lazy and your tweezers on the other side of the house and you don't want to go get them. So you find some really old manky cuticle nippers and try to gently peel the panda off the stamp. That is lazy nail art at its finest right there. So if anybody needs lessons in being lazy, you just, let me know. And after I get him peeled off, I'm just going to gently, it looks like I'm pressing pretty hard. I'm not, but my nails are mostly dry. Now, I don't think you can see this in the finished picture, and I don't think you can see it in the video either. The panda kind of crinkled up a little bit, and I saw somebody recently on the Maniology forum talking about that happening to her as well. I think it's from the quick dry top coat. And sometimes the Sally Hansen quick dry and Such Beat do not play well together. They can be moody, and it just happens. Yeah, my cat's playing with his ball. Sorry if you hear the rattle. It's that time of night. He gets the zoomies. They start acting crazy. So I'm going through with the Such Beat and just putting a thick layer, so I hopefully don't smudge. And let me tell you, you've never seen a girl more paranoid, trying to paint over that black French tip, like, please don't transfer back onto my nail. I was really panicked. I'm really nervous about it, but I let it dry long enough. And that is something I really feel like needs to be pointed out in a lot of these videos. You know, we clip stuff, we cut it. If you watch the video, you can see the little jerks where I do a cut. There's one coming up here in about 4 seconds. So you'll see these little snips and cuts. And a lot of times these are people cutting out mistakes or just acting like something didn't happen or something dries really fast. The mistake that most people make when they start stamping is they don't pick up an image correctly and they don't let the polish dry long enough before they top coat. So especially if it's a dark color, give it 5 or 10 minutes. Just be safe, because when you try to rush it, it'll smear every time. Now I'm going in with this new rhinestone picker I bought, by the way. Freaking love it. Got it on eBay, not eBay, Amazon for like $4 for 2 or 8. I don't even remember. They were cheap. Love this. I've been using wax sticks this whole time. I'm kind of mad at myself. I actually really love this. Kitty, kitty, would you stop that, please? Would you stop that, please? Thank you. Good boy. Sorry. Um, this rhinestone picker, anyways, absolutely awesome. I've never had such ease picking them up. I've had these things shoot across the room. Just, this is one of those, spend the money, get the tool. It's nice. It's worth it. So this is the design I made with the little gems, and I'm just going to put them back in the box. I can't remember if I got these from Maniology or if I just got them off of Amazon somewhere. They were cheap though. I don't spend a lot on crystals because they tend to pop off on me a lot. So I think I paid $3 or $4 for like 200, like 100 black and 100 white crystals. And I realized when I did my Wet n Wild video, I forgot to try the matte top coat. So I definitely wanted to check it out on this manicure. I thought it would be precious, all matted up, and yeah, I liked it. I did notice with this top coat, the matte top coat, my index finger there went super matte. Like, I don't think I've ever had a matte top coat go that matte. But the other nails that had a little more top coat on it, like the panda and the bamboo nails, the matte didn't come through as strong. It was really weird. It was very weird. So again, I don't know if that was the combination of the Sally Hansen and the Such Vite together, or if it just was a little more concentrated when I first used the bottle, so I got better coverage on the first nail. I'm not sure. So I think it's fair to say it was uneven as far as the results on it, but worth trying again. And if it sticks around for 99 cents, I mean, come on. 99 cents. I'll put a couple layers on. So that is the full mani, and I really hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or if you have any designs you would like to see or techniques you're not sure of, please let me know below. And before you go, just take a peek in the upper right hand corner. There's a video there. If you love it, think it might be interesting or help you out, go ahead and click it and watch it for me. Leave me a comment, let me know if you need anything, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.